So in this one, since it doesn't tell us we have to use two different points to calculate the slope, we can just use the picture. And so if we're moving to the right point, we have to first go up. And so we're going to go up 2 spots, and then we're going to go right 3 spots. So our slope is calculated vertically, which we went vertically 2, divided by the horizontal distance, which was 3. So our slope in this one is 2/3. In this one, we're going to calculate the slope using these 2 points. I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to subtract the other one. So let's see, we've got 1/2, and we're going to subtract the 3. Then I'm going to use the first point again, and I'm going to subtract the second piece, which is -4. Remember, I told you that subtracting a negative is very similar to adding, or you can change it to addition. So 1/2 minus 3 is -2.5. And then -6 plus 4 is -2. So the negatives divide out, and we just have 2.5 over 2 as our slope. Another way this could be written is 5/4, or you can change it to a decimal and have 1 1/4. Now I'm going to erase this just so I have more room to work, but I'll write the answer for part A next to it. Alright, down here it says in part B to calculate the slope to verify your hypothesis or your thoughts about what would happen if you reversed it. So in the top one, I started with the red point and I subtracted the blue. This time I'm going to start with the blue point. So here I have 3 minus 1/2 divided by -4 minus -6. Subtracting a negative is addition. So I have 2.5 on the top, and -4 plus 6 is 2. Which, if you get rid of that decimal by multiplying by 2, you also get 5/4. So does the slope change, or is it different if you were to reverse the points? And the answer here is no. It doesn't matter which order you do as long as you are consistent. In the top, I started with the red. In the bottom one, in part B, I started with the blue, but I was consistent across my fraction. So no, the order does not change the slope. Down in this one, it says to select 2 points. So I'm going to choose any 2. And we are going to calculate the slope using those 2 points. So here I have -3, 1. And this one is 0, -3. So I am starting with the y-coordinate in the blue. And I'm going to subtract the 1 from the red. Then I'm going to use the x-coordinate from the blue and subtract the x-coordinate from the red. Here I have 1 minus -3, which is the same as 1 plus 3, and -3 minus 0. So I have -4/3 as my slope. This time I'm going to reverse the order, and I'm going to start with -3 from the red point, and then I'm going to subtract 1 from the blue point. And I'm going to start with the x-coordinate from the red point and subtract the x-coordinate from the blue point. -3 minus 1 is a -4, and 0 minus a -3 is a +3. So I still end up with -4/3. So it asks, what do you notice about the slopes that we computed? They are the same. They are equivalent. They are, wow, I put they are they. They are the same. Why do you think that's true? I would say because you can find the slope using any 2 points on the graph. And it doesn't matter which one you choose to use first. Either way, it's going to come out the same.